Well, for hundreds of thousands of Californians, the rising cost of fire insurance forces people to rethink their coverage. And starting this October, many could even face more financial strain. Good evening. As always, thank you so much for joining us on To The Point. I'm Alex Bell. The California FAIR Plan is set to raise rates by an average of 30% beginning in October. Tonight, ABC 10's Becca Habegger is taking a closer look at what all this could mean for communities like Placer County's Dutch Flat.
A trip to Dutch Flat is a step back in time.
The building was built in 1898, and my grandfather and his brothers went to school here. My father went to school here.
Doug Hughes' roots in this Gold Rush era town run deep. He's now president of the board of the historic schoolhouse turned Dutch Flat Community Center. But keeping this community hub insured is expensive.
Our insurance costs run up to $15,000 this year, and will probably increase 30%, close to $20,000 for 2027 is what we're foreseeing.
You want to just walk? Every year for nearly 6 decades, the community center has held a big white elephant sale over Labor Day weekend, which volunteers are preparing for now, led by Shelley Wilsmore.
Okay, this is the garden section.
She directed me around the displays of new and gently used garden decor and outdoor goods, sports equipment and furniture, kitchenware, clothing, holiday antiques, and more.
And the prices are amazing.
The proceeds pay for insurance first, upkeep second.
Last year we netted, I think, close to $18,000. So we're hoping to break our record this year.
Especially as the building across the street was not so lucky.
Completed in 1861, this historic church in the heart of Dutch Flat had to close in the spring, in part because of the expenses of upkeep and repairs that it needs, but also because of the rising cost of fire insurance.
I think this increase that's coming up is going to put people out of their homes.
Real estate broker Suzanne Vidal lives in Dutch Flat and is nervous about what the mid-October FAIR Plan price hike is going to bring.
People are struggling with the cost of goods, services, gas, and on top of it, an increase. It's like nobody's getting an increase in their income.
The FAIR Plan is California's high-cost, bare-bones fire insurance of last resort for those who can't find it on the regular market. The number of policies ballooned in recent years as many insurance companies paused or limited business in the state, citing wildfire risk, the cost of rebuilding, and state regulations. But the California Department of Insurance rolled out a strategy to bring insurers back, and they are returning, the department says, slowly but surely. Insurance expert Carl Sussman says he is seeing that trend.
There is absolutely opportunity now. People should absolutely be talking to their agents and brokers right now.
That's especially important as the Department of Insurance approved an average 29.1% FAIR Plan price hike statewide, though it varies depending on where you live. For example, Tahoe City's zip code will see an average increase of 19%, and Walnut Groves in the Delta will see an average decrease of about 27%. But for many customers,
the increases are just astronomical. As we've looked at this data that we've received, the majority of the folks are from the 40 to 60% range increase.
South Lake Tahoe will see an increase of about 43%. Same with Tuolumne. Pollock Pines and Colfax, close to 36%. Grizzly Flats, where the Caldor fire burned 5 years ago, an average of 119% increase. The FAIR Plan tells ABC 10 the rate increase was necessary to ensure rates appropriately reflect the FAIR Plan's risk and financial needs and support our ability to continue meeting our obligations to policyholders. Bottom line, experts say now is the time to get off the FAIR Plan if you can.
If a consumer went out and shopped last year and did find options, but the price was high, I would say definitely look to shop again and see what the rates are now, because I think they could be quite different.
Dutch Flat, by the way, is set to see a FAIR Plan increase of 43.3%. It's why these volunteers are working so hard to keep their beloved community center covered.
It's just a really special community.
Becca Habegger, ABC 10.
Dutch Flat Community Center's White Elephant Sale runs 9 to 2 on Saturday, September 5th, and 10 to noon on Sunday, the 6th. The same hours apply the following Saturday and Sunday. And again, all the proceeds go to the insurance and the keep up of this historic building. As for the historic church, a sale is pending to someone who will preserve it.